Okay, so here we have shoulder CARs, and the main things to remember about this movement is, we want to keep the elbow locked out at all times. You'll see that at times mine wants to bend and I come back and I straighten that out. So we want to maintain a nice locked out elbow, and we also want to maintain our shoulder hip relationship. So we want to, as much as possible, keep the shoulders parallel with the hips, which is parallel with the screen, okay, or whatever wall you're facing. Just keep everything square to that. So if the shoulders start to rotate, then just try to bring them back and then try to complete the movement. If that means your arm's got to travel way out to the side, that's okay. That's where you're at right now. You can see right there I'm actually rotating a little bit in the shoulders, but that's okay. I realize it, I bring it back, and on the next round I'll do it a little bit less. Also shifting left and right with the torso in relation to the hips to make space, to fake the movement, to try and keep it tight to the midline. That's also a compensation. So we want to reduce that as much as possible. And so we're crossing over the midline in as we raise the arm up. And as we reach the top, you'll feel that you need to rotate the hand outwards to rotate the shoulder to reach behind the body. And we do that, and then we face the hand to the back wall, and then we bring it down to the side, and it almost faces away from outside the palm of the hand. And then reversing the movement, reversing the rotation, nice and slow, keeping that elbow locked out. You'll see my other hand is clenched, causing some irradiation. That really helps to isolate the shoulder that I'm working on. You'll see I'm maxing it out through that glitchy spot. And you'll find that over time your body will give you more and more access, crossing over the midline and then back down to the starting position. To show you that from the side view. Deep breath in, pack it into the abdomen, crossing over the midline, keeping that elbow locked out, irradiating with the other fist. Coming up to the top, rotating, facing the back wall with the palm, keeping that torso nice and lined up, elbow locked out, reaching for the back wall, and down to the side, reversing the movement. Just a bit of a reset, reverse the movement. Rotate that shoulder, really feeling at the edge of where it might be pinching, but staying away from any pinching. And all the way up and across the midline and back down to the beginning. At the end of every round, just reset the breath, pack it into the abdomen, and go for another round. So that's your shoulder CARs. It's just a really good way to warm up the shoulders and to test what range of motion you already own. And as you spend some time moving through that range of motion, your body will see that you have control and will start to give you more access to a greater range of motion. And you'll be able to relate to the sensations in your shoulders in a new way.